Hi Yakub, everybody. Welcome to another exciting show of Live at Expo. My name is Tsego and I will be your host this evening. As usual, we have a jam-packed episode for you guys. Today we're going to be visiting the pavilions of Mauritius and the Czech Republic. We're also going to stop over for a sweet treat at Tropicool. And you know what to do. You need to engage with us if you want to earn yourselves points this week. Those points ultimately become seeds of change, and at the end of the show you'll be able to vote for the Seed of Change initiative that you would like to earn this evening's Seeds of Change. But also remember, this is a live show and you can stream us live on virtualexpodubai.com. You can also catch us on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook and TikTok. Now guys, let's start off at our first pavilion, and that is Mauritius, and we are here and we're going to be met by the lovely Vanessa. Hi there, Vanessa. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hi guys.
Hi. How are you?
Mauritius. I'm good. Welcome to Mauritius.
Thank
to the Paradise
you.
Island of Mauritius. Do you know where this magical place is?
I do actually. I know that it's
Let's
part.
test your geography.
It's near. It's actually considered to be part of the southern part of Africa.
Yes.
And it's very close to Madagascar.
It is 900 kilometers east of Madagascar, and yes, we are part of the African continent. And here it is. Like, it's only 6 hours flight from Dubai. Actually, we have Emirates flying every day. So whenever you want to pop in,
Whenever you want to go to a tropical island.
yes, yes, to enjoy the sea. Like, it's a tropical island, so you have like beautiful beaches. Besides that, you have the greenery, like mountains, lakes, rivers, waterfalls.
Oh, wow.
So you'll be like mesmerized with the different activities that you can have, be it sea-based, water-based, and the culture. You'll discover it later.
I'm very
But
excited.
let me tell you about the themes of the pavilion, though. The theme is the roots of the future. It depicts the pavilions in terms of the past, present, and future of Mauritius. You'll get to see more about this. But right now, guys, we are in the fun zone areas. I don't know if you've noticed, we have a surfboard there.
We have a surfboard here in Mauritius. Oh wow, and it's sturdy.
Yeah, as if you're surfing in Mauritius, and you have that nice backdrop there. This is Le Monde, actually. If you guys want to see, you want to try the surfboard.
Yes, I definitely want to try the surfboard.
Sure.
All right, so if people want to come to your pavilion and actually take part in this, what would they have to do? How
All
would you
you
get a
need to
surfboard?
do is just put the name and the email address and snap.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you're going to get us started?
Yeah.
All
you,
right.
you want to like go on the
Okay, should I get
surfboard?
onto the
Yeah,
surfboard?
sure.
Okay, let me get onto the surfboard. All right. I've never surfed before, so, you know,
That's
core
easy.
muscles.
Yeah, body, like, you know, the camera is up there.
Okay.
So ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, did you see my serious surfing face? Natural.
Let's see, let's see. Look at it.
Look at that. I look like a
Yeah.
natural born surfer.
So love it. It will be sent to your email.
Yay!
Good.
Now I can tell everyone I've surfed in Mauritius.
Yeah.
But can you tell us about the screen over here?
Oh wow, this video, like, it's just showcased the beauty of the islands, because people know Mauritius mainly about beaches, but look at this, waterfalls, mountains. So you will be like mesmerized about the different things that we have. It's so wonderful, and this is the best, one of the best about Eau Bleu. Like, it's like in the middle of nowhere. You can just jump on it, swim, so refreshing. So you guys, please, let's try vacation to Mauritius. So I'll continue with the visit. This is the second part, where you the achievement. That is, these are the different tropical fruits. Like, Mauritius is well known for lychees, mangoes, pineapple, of course.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. And you have the star fruit. Like, many people don't know about the star fruit, avocado, and yes, I'll advise people to come and see, because each of those fruits actually have a meaning behind it to why they are here. So let's come and discover.
So Vanessa, our show is an interactive show, and so we have people who send through their comments and questions. So we
Okay.
have Ula who says waterfalls, so beautiful. I mean, I'm just seeing them from the pavilion, and I've never been to Mauritius. And let me tell you, I'm ready to go to Mauritius.
Yeah, see?
It's amazing.
It's amazing. You'll discover like that there's so many
just
things.
Even this video behind you,
Look at it.
Amazing.
And even this marine life there, that you have the turtles, the different colored fish, the dolphins, the corals. I mean, look at that, guys. How beautiful it is. And now can you believe it? If it's
Diana
Mauritius?
Kramer agrees with you. She says, wow, fantastic, beautiful. Thanks a lot for the invitation. Such a beautiful, lovely, beautiful, fantastic island nation.
Thank
Lots
you.
of beautifuls over there.
Thank you. So you need to come, like do the diving, snorkeling, one of the best spots in the world. So yeah, let's discover some here in this place. This is the ebony forest. Like, this is how Mauritius looked like before, because you need to know that's a volcanic island with no indigenous people. So before being discovered, it was like that. All forest, trees, like bird, and of course our famous dodo.
Hey, so cute.
Do you know about the dodo?
I do know about the dodo. I know that it's sadly extinct.
Yes, it is. It existed only in Mauritius, so it's our symbol. Like everywhere in Mauritius, you'll find the dodo. Like when you heard about the dodo, that's Mauritius.
And now this has become the official mascot for
It is.
Mauritius.
It is.
I love that.
And beside that, we have like endemic fauna and flora, the birds, the kestrel, payonque. I mean, it's just wonderful. So let's see, from this small island with the greeneries, the sea, and so like very small, lost in the middle of nowhere, we have launched a satellite last year.
Wow, Mauritius has launched its
This is
own
a replica.
satellite.
Yeah, the replica of the satellite, which was launched last year.
And what is this satellite used for?
To collect data for weather and also like climate change, to study that. So it's very useful for us being an island and being like negatively impacted by climate change. So and weather changes. Like it's very important for us to get all the information for us to be able to plan more.
Now I see that the pavilion is very colorful, and there's all these gorgeous colorful pipes. Can you tell me, is there an intention behind having them?
It is. It has the rainbow color. The rainbow color because we call our nation the rainbow nations. Because Mauritius, we are people from different backgrounds. Like we have people coming from Africa, from China, from India, from France, from Europe.
Just a melting pot of
from
cultures
years,
and
130 years ago. But we are Mauritians. First of all, as one people, one nation. So we are Mauritians.
I love that
so much. So I'll let you with Belinda, my dear colleagues.
Hi, how are you?
How are
Continue with the
you?
visit.
Yes, hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And yourself, Belinda?
I'm good, thank you. So I'm Belinda from Mauritius Pavilion Coordinator, and also from the Mauritius Tourism Promotion Authority. So I'm going to take you through the rest of the tour. So now let me introduce you to our Tila Boutique, meaning small shop in Mauritius. So this is the Creole language, Tila Boutique.
Amazing. So Belinda, as I told your colleague Vanessa, that our show is an interactive show. So we get people who send in their comments and some questions, and we actually have one right now from 20 Twin Twins, Sean and Stephen Gaming, and they said that they visited the pavilion, but in their opinion, it's actually one of their favorite smaller pavilions here at the Expo.
Yeah. Well, that's so nice. Yeah, actually, we made sure that this pavilion, reflects Mauritius. It reflects the people, it reflects the culture, it reflects really who we are, from where we started and where we have come, and how we see the future. So coming back really to this to the shop now. So all these products that you see here are made in Mauritius. Wow. So we have honey, you have pickles, you have sugar, you have fruit paste, you have moringa infusion.
Moringa is good
for
you, right?
Yes, exactly. Good for the health. So lots of health benefits from moringa. You also have chili paste. So Mauritians, Mauritian gastronomy. So
I see you have one of my favorite things over here. You have some pickled mangoes and chilies.
I'm sure you will love it. So foodies, you need to come here to get a taste of Mauritius.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I'll take you further. So coming to the history of Mauritius. So Mauritius is an island. So it was first discovered by the Arabs, followed by the Portuguese, the Dutch, then colonized by the French, and then the British. So that is how we have a strong influence of French and British. So you will see it in the historical buildings in Mauritius. You know, all Mauritians are bilingual. We all speak French, English, and the native language is, of course, Creole. So here there is a glimpse of our history with all the, all the dates and all the years that they visited. And from that, here you will see there's a representation of sugarcane, because Mauritius, we have lots of sugarcane plantations, and this was the base of our economy, which gradually diversified.
Amazing. So now, Belinda, we have a trivia poll up on our screen, and we're going to ask the viewers at home if they can get this question right. So, but don't give away the answer, okay?
All right.
Mauritius was best known as the former home of toot, a well-known extinct species. Is it A, woolly mammoth, B, the dodo bird, C, Tasmanian tiger, or B, the saber-toothed cat? I think we gave you a hint earlier on. So we're going to let you guys get your votes in, and Belinda's going to tell me more about the roots and the culture of beautiful Mauritius.
Yeah, so here we have the pictures of the first people who landed in Mauritius, the immigrants. So they came from Africa, from India, from Madagascar. You have people from China. So here, this represents all these people, our ancestors who came to Mauritius, our roots, I would say. So it's thanks to these people that Mauritius has found its own identity, its unique identity as a melting pot of cultures, as one people. So here you would see there's the different pictures of
and I
these
love that,
people.
that it also shows all the different origins that everybody came from. So here we have China, we have Africa over here, and we have India over here. And now, as we leave the past behind, we come into...
Exactly. Now you come to the new generation in Mauritius. So here, as from here, you can see you have the different cultures. This is the new generation. So we have a mix of people all living together very happily. So Mauritius is well known for its hospitality, for the Mauritian warmth.
And I love that, actually, if you notice, guys, as we walk through in the beginning, it showed the origins of every person that is shown in the pictures. But as you come into the present, it doesn't say anything, meaning that everyone is one in Mauritius.
Exactly, we are all Mauritians. First of all, we are all Mauritians.
I love
so
that.
As we move on, so the theme of the pavilion, as we said, is roots of the future. So here we have a mirror. So when you come in front of the mirror, you see you are the roots of the future. So it all starts with you.
I love that. Now, Belinda, before we get to see more of this beautiful pavilion, you guys got the answer correct at home. It was hashtag B, the dodo bird. But we made it easy for you, didn't we?
Very easy, yeah.
Very easy. That wasn't very hard. Next time we have to make it harder.
Okay, so now we come to the tourism part. So this is the tourism kiosk. So Mauritius is a well-known tourism destination, and we cater to all taste and age. So Mauritius, we could say it's a complete destination for nature lovers, golf lovers, for honeymooners. If you want to have your dream wedding in Mauritius, it can be done. Lots of water activities, sea activities. As you can see the videos behind me. So you have lots of land activities as well. Zip lining, quad biking, so lots to do and lots to enjoy. We also have famous walk with the lions. So all these activities can be done in Mauritius.
I feel like you've just ticked off all my boxes. So tick, go to the beach. Tick, mountains. Tick, I can go surfing.
Yes.
And then tick, 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 I can even go walking with the lions.
Yes. Mauritius is the place to be. It's an island experience, and this is what you need to do. Experience the island. So this you will find only in Mauritius. So,
can I ask you a question? What is your favorite thing about the people of Mauritius?
It's the togetherness, it's the oneness of the people, and it's the warmth. So when you get to Mauritius, you will feel it. The Mauritian hospitality has always been known worldwide. So that's what we are famous for.
Amazing.
And I'm sure you will love it. So any taste, anything you want to do in Mauritius, I'm sure you will find it there. And you will have a very, very nice holiday. So I invite you to visit the Mauritius Pavilion and of course visit Mauritius, which is only 6.5 hours away from Dubai.
And actually, one of our viewers, Mohammed, made a comment that it is actually in the same time zone as
Yes, exactly.
Dubai.
Yeah. So you see,
You won't lose any
perfect.
sleep.
Yeah.
Now, Belinda, this brings us to the end of our visit at your beautiful pavilion, and we have earned ourselves a country badge, and it is our 210th pavilion badge that we've earned because you have been so fantastic showing
Thank
us
you.
the beautiful pavilion, and I just want to thank you so much for
It
being
was
so
my
amazing.
pleasure.
And
Thank
I
you
loved
so
it,
much.
and we can't wait to come and visit Mauritius.
Yes, please do.
Now that we've
We're
seen it
eager
at
to welcome
Expo,
you.
we want to see the real thing.
You should. We are so eager to welcome you all.
How do I say goodbye in Creole?
Oh, it's just bye. It's a mixture of Creole is broken French, so it's a mixture. So, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Belinda.
Bye.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Oh, guys, that was so amazing. I am so excited to visit Mauritius one of these days because this pavilion is so amazing, so colorful, so vibrant, full of history, full of culture, and I just love that it's so appealing for all ages. And so now we are headed off onto another adventure. We're gonna walk through Expo and we're gonna go find cute little spots, have something refreshing, because would this be live at Expo if we don't stop over for some food? Ali says, congrats, we earned Mauritius Pavilions. I'm so excited. Maher Smile says, I was lucky enough to visit all the pavilions at Expo 2020. No way, you visited all the pavilions. Now that's goals right there. I haven't even visited all the pavilions here. Now, as you can see, we are walking through in front of us. We have Al Wasl Plaza, and we have the UAE Pavilion to our left. Yep, Ula, this is a fantastic one, and I love that that was one of your top pavilions. Mohammed, it's just there's 6 more days. I really wish it was extended for them. Don't we all? I think we all secretly hope that they trick us and tell us that, whoop, we're gonna have another month of Expo. Fingers crossed. Wishful thinking, who knows? How gorgeous is the UAE Pavilion? So magical. Look at the beautiful Al Wasl Dome. All right, let's continue our adventure. Ula, I think Dubai is going to miss Expo. Listen, as someone who lives in Dubai, I can definitely tell you that I am going to miss Expo. It's been such an incredible experience of having people from all around the world all come to this fantastic event that has literally brought the world to us in one space. And as you can see, everyone is still enjoying Expo and we are all having a good time. Remember, you still have 6 more days that you can still make your way down to Expo and check it out if you can. But if you can't, that's why we have this show, to show you the magic of Expo. Now, just to remind you guys again, you can stream the show on virtualexpodubai.com. You can also catch us on Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Now, our final show is going to be on Tuesday, and we have a very exciting show lined up for you guys. And so you want to make sure that you set your calendars, you set your reminders to make sure that you join us on Tuesday. Now, I'm not going to give away too much, but let me say that this show is going to be a fantastic one because we're going to go out with a bang. UC Fahi says, welcome to Dubai. Well, thank you. I've been here for 5 years now, actually, so I don't know, I think it's been a while. Hi there, Shia. Ashish. 20 Twin Twins, Sean and Stephen Gaming say, okay, I think we're going to restaurant or going to Czech Republic. You guessed right, we're going to the restaurant first, which is Tropicool, and it is a Acai restaurant. It's an Acai store here, and they have some fantastic dishes that we're gonna get to try out, and you guys are going to get to try them out with me. All right, so the first leaderboard of the evening is up, and we have in 8th place, there's 3 of you guys. It is Tanisha with 112 points, Rohan Philip with 112 points, Ula with 112 points. In 6th place, we have a tie with Sylvie and Irkaz. In 5th place, we have Joe Brain with 121 points. In 4th place, we have Jaws with 124 points. And in 3rd place, we have Ali Juma with 133 points. In 2nd place, we have Mohammed Faraj with 136 points. And in 1st place, we have 20 Twin Twins, Sean and Stephen Gaming with 160 points. Now remember guys, the show is not over yet. Keep engaging with us, keep sending through your comments, your questions. You can still get that #1 spot of this show. So keep engaging. You can push Sean and Stephen out of that #1 spot. But Sean and Stephen, if you guys want to keep that #1 spot, you have to keep engaging with us. Now, as you can see on our left, we have beautiful Germany. Look at how gorgeous this pavilion is. Ali Juma says, now I'm excited. 20 Twin Twin, I'm excited for the 100th episode. Oh my gosh, you guys are so, I'm obsessed with you two boys because you guys have literally continued to watch every single episode and commented and engaged with us, and you even know that we have the 100th episode coming up. That's pretty cool. You guys are the OGs. We are nearly at our refreshing pit stop. Mohammed Fahaj says, well, I can't wait to see the cuisine there. Can you guys guess what I'm going to be having? Tropical, Acai, the name should kind of give it away. And as you can see, Expo has amazing little stalls where you can try out different cuisines. This one over here is grilled corn and chestnuts. Sounds delicious. And look at the solar trees on your right. And you guys know that we showcased Terra Pavilion here on the show. And here we are. We've made our way to Tropicool. Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Gerard. Now, Gerard.
Salah.
Salah. How are you, Salah?
Good.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Have you been on our show? Have you watched any of our episodes before?
Not really, to be honest.
Okay, so let me tell you, this is an interactive show. So we have people commenting and watching from all over the world and that are very excited to try some of the dishes we're going to be trying here today.
Amazing.
Can you tell us a little bit about your restaurant and show us actually?
Sure. So Tropicool is, we concentrate on acai, which is from the Amazon. As you can see, we have the word acai, which is a superfruit from the Brazil, from Amazon. It's exclusively grown in the Amazon. It's very rich in antioxidants. It lowers your cholesterol, and it's a healthy, delicious snack to have.
Yum. What are you guys offering here at the store?
So what we offer the bowls that come with the fruit on top of it, so you can have it as a bowl or as a smoothie. Mm-hmm. And the acai is one of the fruits. The other fruits we use is mango, 100% pure mango.
Oh, who loves mango? I love mango.
Good vitamin A, vitamin C. Also very good for lowering cholesterol. We can also make that in a bowl with the toppings on top, as well as smoothies.
Oh, I love a good smoothie.
And everybody loves to have during the day the cones. We can have the soft serve comes in the cones.
Oh wow, what are those made with?
Those are just regular waffle cones, and then we just have the soft serve of acai fruits or the mango, so you can have it either or.
So what are we going to be trying here today?
We're gonna try the bowls and the smoothies.
Okay. I just want to give the viewers at home, do you guys want to see a close-up? I want to see a close-up. So let's go squeeze in there and have a look inside. 1 second, I'm getting my VIP entrance sorted out for me. And there it is. Hi guys.
Hello.
How are you?
We are very good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. So you're the man who makes us the delicious acai.
Yeah, we are the man. We are the man behind the scene.
I love it. It smells so fruity and delicious in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. All right, well, we want to say thank you for keeping us hydrated and refreshed all of
Thank
Expo.
you so much. We appreciate very much.
Are you excited?
love
Are you
to.
sad that the next 7 days are the last days of Expo?
But
Are you sad that it's the last 7 days of Expo?
yeah, of course.
Aw.
I'm very sad. I'm very
Me
sad.
too.
Actually, I enjoy it a lot when we are in Expo. You know, like every day is fun day. It's
Yeah.
not a work day. It's a fun day every day. So we enjoy it a lot.
Oh,
we got to
guys,
meet,
everyone over here is very sad. But we're still happy because we still have 7 days to go of Expo. All right, so let's grab a seat and see everything that's on offer.
So we prepared for you our classic Tropicool mix.
Ooh, yummy.
And that's full of acai on the bottom. You have all your fruit on top. And all of our product is shipped directly from the Amazon, from Brazil in a Tetra Pak, so it's a sustainable product.
Oh,
So
so
for
what
a-
is the packaging made from?
This is a Tetra Pak, so there's no freezers. We just freeze it in our machines here. So that way it's better with shipping, so we're not using frozen containers to ship the product like everybody else. And also for every 10 liters, we put 1 tree back in the Amazon.
I love that so
Reforesting
much.
the Amazon.
I love that. So let me have a taste. Oh, all my favorite fruits over
You
here.
gotta dig
Strawberries.
to the bottom. Yeah, it's all in the bottom there.
Ooh, look at
Granola. That one has mango in it as well.
Ooh, this is so good.
It's a full meal, so one of those can be considered as a whole meal replacement.
So delicious.
Got
It
your
literally
fiber.
tastes so tropical. I feel like I'm on holiday just having this. This is so delicious.
And we also make them in smoothies, so you can do like a smoothie if you want to add protein to that, like a pre-workout or post-workout protein. People do that as well.
All right. We have a question from Hannah 1510, and they ask, where does acai come from? Do you know?
The acai is exclusively grown in the Amazon. So it's the only place in the world you'll find it is grown in the Amazon in Brazil. It's a very long tree. They have to climb each tree just to pull the berries down.
Wow.
And the berries can't be eaten by itself because it's very sour. So we add fibers and natural flavors to it. To
I
make
love
it
that.
more
So it's
eatable.
healthy and tasty. I'm not even joking, guys. Who needs ice cream when you have a bowl of acai? Because this is not only sweet and tasty, but it's also healthy for you.
Yep.
And so, about the juices and the acai berry mixes, can people come and purchase them here at the store to take home with them?
Yeah, I mean, we can get it on our Instagram account at Tropicool. We sell them like this, and you can make them at home, out of smoothies and a blender. But the most common one is to have it in the machine, so you get a soft serve format on it. So it's like an ice cream, like you said.
I'm literally listening, but this is also good. And it's hard to like enjoy and concentrate at the same time. But okay, so can you give us your Instagram handle one more time? If you guys would like to get your hands on these, you can check them out on Instagram
At Tropicool, just the name, you'll find
just
us.
Tropicool on Instagram. And we have another comment from Jules who says, oh my gosh, from the Amazon. And that brings us to the end of the segment of the show, and we have earned ourselves a cuisine badge for Acai Tropicool, and that's all thanks to you for letting us taste all of this delicious stuff. That I'm gonna have one more bite of before we go, because you know I need to get energized because we're exploring Expo today.
Yep.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. It's for you. I didn't touch this one if you want it. It's good.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. My mouth is so full. That was so delicious. But we are off to our next adventure. We are now headed to the Czech Republic Pavilion, and we're going to meet with Peter, who is going to tell us all about their exciting pavilion. There is so much to learn there, but also one of my favorite things that I'm so excited for you guys to experience at the pavilion is all of the technology that's gone behind this pavilion. It is actually mind-blowing when you think of how much work and effort has gone into this pavilion. But let me not give away too much and show it for you guys so you can see it for yourselves. Let's head on over to Czech.
The concert at Jubilee Stage
Una says,
is
I'm
now
coming to
at
have
full
my brekkie day tomorrow.
capacity.
Trust me, I couldn't stop eating, guys. It was so good. So good. We are walking past some really beautiful pavilions here on my left. And all right, we have the leaderboard up. And let's see how things are going over there. In 9th place, we have Tanisha and Rohan. In 7th place, we have Sylvie and Irkuz. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't get that too bad. With 215 points. In 6th place, we have Joe with 221 points. In 5th place, we have Uda with 227 points. In 4th place, we have Ali Juma with 239 points. In 3rd place, we have Jaws with 242 points. In 2nd place, we have Mohammed Farhaj with 254 points. And in 1st place, the 20 Twins are not letting go of that. They have a whopping 302 points. They are literally, they have a gap of 52 points between them and 2nd place. So guys, if you guys want to catch that #1 spot, you have your work cut out for you. But as you guys send in those comments, we are here to meet Peter. Hi Peter, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing? I'm fine.
I am so good and so excited to explore beautiful Czech.
Great to hear that.
Now, can you tell me about this cool structure behind you?
Well, it's a statue we call Victory of Robots. You might ask why? Well, simple answer. It's exactly 100 years ago when the Czech novelist and humanist Karel Čapek founded that word, and we are a small country, 10 million people, but we gave this word to many languages around the globe. So basically, the word robot comes from Czech language.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And the statue is sort of a momentum that, well, the whole pavilion is packed with new technology, many robotic solutions, but we are still warning mankind that we have to be careful how we deal with the robots so that they won't take over.
Exactly, I love that. So kind of being mindful about the technology we create so that we are using it correctly so that it doesn't take over the world. I love that.
That's it.
So now as we walk in, I see there's also something really cool over here. We have actually a lovely couple taking a photo over here. Can you tell me what is this behind us?
Well, this is a real history. It's a story of a tree which is older than 6,500 years. So if you know, guys, pyramids in Egypt, these trees or subfossil oaks are much older than that.
Wow.
So it's from the end of Ice Age. So it's not wood anymore, but it's not coal yet.
Somewhere in between.
You're right. That's why subfossil oak. It's a unique opportunity for any visitor to see. And by the way, you know, it's been used by many researchers and scientists who can basically see what has happened with the climate during those 6,500 years. So it's excellent, you know, tool for knowing, you know, what was going on with the climate. And on the other hand, it's also unique material for fancy furniture. Also, so if you visit the Czech restaurant in the pavilion, the tables are made from these subfossil oaks.
We actually here on the show have visited the restaurant, and I have to say some of the best food I have had in a long, long time.
Great to hear that, you know, and the Czech cuisine is really famous, and I believe, you know, that people who really entered the restaurant had a lot of fun there.
Amazing. Now I see over here we have an insane garden / forest actually at this stage. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, you know, our mission was pretty simple. We wanted to bring the blooming garden into the desert. And this is a good proof that we achieved it. And we did it thanks to Savor system. There is no secret that we produce up to 1,000 liters of fresh water on a daily basis, just from the air. And the whole garden is irrigated, from the water which we create here in the pavilion. So we don't use any grid from, let's say, Diva, supply. The whole garden is irrigated just from that system.
Self-sufficient garden.
Well, that's the sustainable future, and that's what we
that.
wanted to achieve.
And now we see this incredible structure that is over 9 kilometers of steel. Can you tell us about it?
See, I have to start from different ends. Entering the Czech pavilion, it's like opening the Guinness Book of Records. Okay, we get so many world records here, and this is one of them. The structure is called Cloud. It's the biggest handmade steel structure in the world. Jan Dostal, who's the author of that, had to cooperate, when the whole pavilion was built. So we took like 3 months to build it.
Wow.
And some basic facts, it's 9 kilometers of steel pipes, and it's amazing 17 tons.
But I also love that you've turned this into an art piece, because in the afternoon it's just the beautiful steels, and at night I see all these beautiful lights come on, and it literally comes to life.
Well, I mentioned that the name is Cloud. And without cloud, you have no rain. Without rain, you have no water. Our mission was really to bring the water into the desert, and that's why we also need a cloud. And believe me that in sunny days, it's a nice place to stay and relax under the clouds.
Under the clouds, I love these clouds. Now, as we enter the pavilion, can you tell me a little bit more about this? Because I know that it connects the outside and the inside.
You're right. Well, we saw the outside part of the structure, but what you see behind me is the real heart of the pavilion. So basically the cloud went inside, and we use the Savor water also as a blood, for the pavilion. So this is what you see behind me right now. It's a beautiful piece of art made by Crystal Caviar together with the author of a cloud, Jan Dostal.
Oh, I love that. Now, Peter, on our show, this is an interactive show. So we have viewers watching from across the world, and they send in their comments. So we have a comment here from Joe, who says, "Hi, Peter." Peter says, "Hi." Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us where you're watching for, so I can share it with Peter. But we are at one really cool, big, massive gold coin. Can you tell me about this?
Remember the Guinness Book of Records? So that's one of the masterpieces we have in the pavilion. A company called Czech Mint actually gave us the opportunity to display this beautiful, world biggest coin. Would you like to carry it?
If I can, with one hand.
Well, you can try, but it's 130 kg of pure gold.
No way. That is 130 kgs worth of gold.
Exactly. So as I said, the world's biggest milled coin ever made.
Incredible. And I heard that from a little birdie that this also got a certain award. Guinness World Book, right?
That's it, and well, believe me, this is not the last one. There will be a lot more to come, further in the pavilion.
Now, Peter, we have a question from Hannah, who asks, is this real gold?
Well, naturally it is, we are in a country of gold, so we can't actually display any fakes. And as I said, it's really 130 kg. So, if you don't believe, come to the pavilion, you might try to carry it.
Oh. I don't know, how many people do you think it would need to carry that whole coin?
Well, when we actually installed it, there was like 6 or 7 actually guys helping us, to install it. So, this is a nice proof that this is really made of gold.
Oh, that's incredible. Now, can you tell us about what's happening behind
I will,
us?
but I have to ask, you said that it's about the interaction. Okay. So please, can you drink that water for me?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
It is. It's... Please.
Refreshing. Mm-hmm.
So do you
Thank
know,
you so much.
Do you know that you were just drinking the Dubai air? Because this is the water which comes from the Savor system.
No way.
And don't worry, we are not irrigating, with that water, because what you have to do when you create a water, you have to decide whether you use it as a drinking water or for irrigation. So you get the one which was dedicated, for
Thank
drinking.
you.
You're welcome. Otherwise, what's behind the glass is the Savor system. It's state-of-the-art solution for creating the water from the air. It's really unique because we don't need any grid connection. Again, you don't need any electricity, from the grid. We just use the solar energy or the energy from the sun. We have the batteries where we store the energy.
And I can see that's what's in this room over here, correct?
Yes, exactly. So basically what you see is the unit which is harvesting the water from the air. And I do not know whether I mentioned that, but it's 1,000 liters of water on a daily basis.
On a daily
so imagine the number of cups, or glasses of water you can
I can
drink.
barely make it through 2 liters in a day. And now as we get onto this side, we have a comment from Joe Brain who says, wow, that's impressivo.
Thank you for that.
That is. What is this gorgeous structure over here?
Well, I believe many do recall the chandelier from Dubai Opera. So that chandelier was prepared by the Laswet company. And the same company is behind that beautiful golden rain chandelier. Isn't it golden? So the gold, rain, so water again. So it's a beautiful chandelier.
And the color and the light, the sun.
Sort of, yeah, and you're right, and I have to say that this is really a favorite spot for people taking selfies. So guys, you who visit the Czech Pavilion, don't forget to take one and share it with us on our social networks.
And what's your Instagram handle?
Well, it's Czech Expo.
Czech Expo. So if you can make your way here and get a selfie, definitely make sure that you check out the Instagram page and tag them. It's Czech Expo. All right, we're making our way upstairs now, and I'm so excited for you guys to see this area. It's incredible, but before we get there, I love this artwork. Can you tell me about it?
Well, guess what it is? Sorry, I have to turn like this, Any idea?
Is that not a painting?
Well, yeah, it looks like, but it's a lot more complicated than that.
Okay. Oh, it comes off the wall.
I'm sure that everyone knows Captain America. So,
Captain America, I think he wishes he was this stylish. Though.
Well, I don't want to be, and I can't be Captain America. But what I can do is to protect my life. This is a new type of fire extinguisher designed by Czech startup called Ampla. And believe me, that has brought a lot of attention of our visitors.
I love this so much. So safety and art all at once. Because, sometimes you don't want your fire extinguisher just sticking out like a sore thumb. So this is actually such a great initiative.
Actually, one hand is free, so you can carry your kids.
I know, it doesn't even look like you're struggling with that.
Well, yeah, it's not that heavy.
You could fight off the bad flames.
Wanna try it?
Yes, I'd love to
You
try
have
it.
to. You simply have to.
Do you guys think I can hold this up with one arm? Oh my gosh. Fighting the bad guys.
Now you are the firefighter.
Oh, that's so cool, guys. Do you guys think I could be a superhero? I think I'd make a great superhero. That is so impressive, Peter.
So, it's a new design. Nice, so you can basically define whatever shield you want. So you have really a freedom to design your own, or you can choose from many others which are prepared. So I believe that that's gonna be definitely a game changer, in the fire extinguisher business.
I love that Joe's saying that we make artwork practical. Hannah says safety and art, that is pretty innovation. That really is.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is amazing.
Well, welcome to the part of the Czech Pavilion which is dedicated to rotating exhibitions. So basically from the very beginning of Expo, we have been rotating the exhibitions here always in 2 weeks. So this is the very last one. We call it micro and macro. The reason why micro is that it comes from the Brno city, from the Czech Republic, and they are really famous for its electron microscopes. By the way, 1/3 of the world production of electron microscope has been produced there. So what you see here, these are, the pictures of, for instance, cigarette butts, bacteria, which are really enlarged by the electron microscope. So we wanted to show the high tech of Czech microscope industry.
This is incredible. So you took everyday organisms and particles and turned them into art pretty much.
This is a picture of cigarette filter. This is bacteria. So thanks to electron microscopes from the Czech Republic, everyone can see how the bacteria looks.
You can see me over there. Amazing. This is so beautiful. I love the technology that's also gone into still translating this pavilion in a very artistic way. It's almost like art and technology meet and come together and become one.
Well, our mission was really to create sort of a technical gallery. So the whole pavilion is designed like this. You don't have to line up for entering the pavilion, but you still have a freedom to go on your own. You can decide what you want to see. And
we actually have such a cool comment from Mohammed who says when he visited it was different. Looks like I have to go to the Czech pavilion again. Now, obviously we have a viewer who's been here before and they've noticed that it's different. Now, can you tell us why is that?
Well, first of all, I have to say that there was more than 1.2 million visitors, in the pavilion. And as I said, we keep changing basically the rotational exhibits every 2 weeks. So, Mohammed, you still have a couple of days to see this micro and micro exposition. What we have behind me is a video sculpture, which is new type of art. And again, what we wanted to show is basically the interaction between energy, time, and humankind.
I love that. This is so beautiful.
And because we already mentioned the micro, we also have the macro, because the scientists, and the companies in Brno region, and the gold. They do produce a lot of, let's say, solutions for, space agencies. So that's why we wanted to show, and we are really proud to show that we are a small country in the heart of Europe, but still capable of doing the high-tech technology, even for the space industry.
I've learned so much about the technology that the Czech has been able to produce. It is just so inspiring. And again, like you've said, small country, but I have a new saying, big technology.
And now we have a good, actually, item to describe, and that's this beautiful canvas called butterfly effect. I'm sure that most of the spectators do know what it means, but just briefly, when the butterfly shakes its wings, even that in the end can create a huge effect somewhere else. So it has got a lot of and deep consequences for the world. So again, Adela Oliva and her masterpiece called Butterfly Effect.
I love that. So Mohammed says that he'll definitely be coming down on Saturday. So that's good, Mohammed. You still have a chance to check out this pavilion.
Thank you, Mohammed. Just, be aware that on Saturday it's really crowded. So make sure that you come on time.
What would you say is the best time to come and visit the pavilion?
Early morning. I would come definitely before 10 a.m., when the gates close. By the way, Czech Pavilion is the very first pavilion in sustainable zone, just behind the gate.
So there you are, guys. Come in the morning. It's right by the sustainable zone. And now we're entering another cool room. I can't wait for you guys to see this. Look at this.
Yes, unlike in the other room, these exhibits are permanent. So basically they are here, from the very beginning. And we are really proud of that. What we present is the 3D printing, And remember, water means everything to us. Without water, there is no life. And another type of water is basically the snowflake. And if you don't mind, I'll give you an opportunity to help us. And
sign it.
I'll hold it for you.
All right.
Okay, I'll be the cameraman now.
Awesome.
So
all right.
I do not know whether I'm as good as you are.
Live at Expo.
Guys, it's from Czech Pavilion with love, right?
Yes, yeah. There we are, guys. We've left our stamp here at the Czech Pavilion.
You can connect it to our sculpture.
That is so cool, right?
Okay, so let me rotate it. So you have to find the proper connection. Maybe you can help us.
Yeah, sure. As you can see, there inside of the connector, there is one flat side, which goes to that flat side.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. And then just connect it whenever you want.
And then where does this side go?
No, you don't need it.
You don't need it. That's for different.
So I think, no, let's go. Let's take it to the top. Over here.
Slightly tilted. That way. Like that. Yeah, I will help you.
Oh, I'm already messing. Of course, like the clumsiest person, me, would get the hardest job. Okay, let's try it over here because I want to do it.
Rotate it slightly by 90 degrees. Yes, yes. And now push it in.
Yay!
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, you did it.
This is so cool. I'm having so much fun here.
Okay, so you definitely help us to build, another beautiful sculpture made of snowflakes. And this is actually what is it all about. People can come, they can design their very own snowflake, and let's say within 4 hours, it is done. So most probably you won't make it today, but if you come tomorrow, it's gonna be done. And what you see here is the 3D printer farm. So it's like 36 connected printers together.
Can you guys see that at home? The snowflakes are literally being 3D printed right in front of our eyes. Do you love it? Is it so cool, right? Is it the coolest thing you've ever seen?
Did you design your own?
Yeah.
Did you did it?
Yay! And where is it being? Which
It's this one.
Yeah.
This one. Look at that.
So why did you choose this one? You like the shape?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell us what your name is?
Lena.
Lena. Say hi to all your friends at home.
Hi.
Say I love Live at Expo.
And tell me, have you ever seen a real snowflake? Snow? No? Okay,
Oh, you get
so
to see it here.
another great opportunity.
Yeah, bye. I love your snowflake,
Thank
by
you for
the
helping
way. How cool is that, guys? We get to meet such amazing kids here who are amazing. Thanks, Mom, for letting us have her on camera. All right, now this over here is so intriguing. Can you tell me about this?
It's Fluidum. And it's state-of-art, technology, because most of the moving parts of the 84 mirrors behind me was printed on the 3D printers.
I mean, I am just so blown away by the technology in this.
And it
Brilliant.
wouldn't be Czech Pavilion if it's not connected to water. So more or less, it's a vertical surface of the water. So you see the movement. It's like if you throw the stones on the water surface, it creates the circles, waves. So this is exactly what the mirrors actually do behind me.
All right, so over here I see we have some gorgeous plants. What is this? We speak plantish.
Yeah, well, there are not too many guys actually being able to say so. And we got a company called PSI, and they claim they do understand the language of a plant. So what you see is an autonomous, solution for analyzing the emotions and feelings of the plants or crops. So, we do know whether the plants need more water, fertilizer, whether they will bloom soon or not. So it is more or less an analyzer saying, what we need to do with the crops.
We have a comment from Diana Kramer who says, hi to Czech. I stood also in your country for holiday. That's really amazing. Congratulations. Lots of clapping hands, lots of hot eyes. So we clearly have a fan over here.
So come over again, and if you can, visit the Czech Pavilion. You don't have that many days left.
7 days to go.
Yeah, you're right.
And now we get to experience another 3D printer over here. But you're going to tell me about this. This is a little different to the one we
And
saw
it's a
earlier.
little bit bigger, right?
Am I going to be on?
You're going to be on Live at Expo at virtualexpodubai.com. Okay. Bye.
So it's another type of 3D printers, and it's a beautiful, sustainable solution because you see what we use. It's a sand. There's so much sand everywhere here in UAE. You have waste fat from the kitchen, for instance, and the water. And that combined together creates this filamentum, which we actually use for printing whatever you wish. It could be a little wheels, it could be a coffee cup, so whatever. And it's a sustainable solution.
So this is literally printing it right in front of our eyes.
Yes. Cool, isn't it?
So cool.
Do you
I
recognize-
literally feel like a kid in a candy store. This is so
Maida,
cool.
do you recognize the shape? Doesn't.
Oh, yes, it does. Here it is, guys. And you said that this will keep its form and shape for about 10 years before it starts
Yes.
degrading,
Yeah.
deteriorating.
So basically, the outcome of it is again, sand, which you can use again. Well, it doesn't have to be necessarily 10 years. You can just, destroy it and use it again. And this is the beauty of sustainable solution. By the way, this is another way how you can use and recycle the glass. Because the wall here is mainly...
nothing in the Czech pavilion is just a thing. Of course, this has some kind of meaning behind it. Tell us more about it.
Well, it's a crystal glass, the one which is used, for instance, for champagne glasses. But they do shape it into these beautiful tiles. By the way, the color is totally up to you. So if you love a black, pink, or whatever color it can be. And it has got excellent, let's say, audio features. So it's been used in concert halls or, you know, in big halls, you know, for the meetings and conferences. Or you can have just such a nice, you know, design wall in your home.
Or you can have a studio at home if you're a budding, aspiring singer or drummer.
Sounds like
and
a good idea.
you don't want to annoy your parents, you can just get them to put up this gorgeous wall. Not only is it beautiful, but it'll also keep your drumming away from them.
Yes, and then we have a very, you know, special thing here, you know. Few months back, we had, you know, the IQ Structures company being part of the rotating exhibit. So I don't know if it's gonna be visible.
Let's see if we can get this on camera for you guys.
So
No,
there is
we can't get
there is
closer.
a little dot inside of this gold plate, and there is a hidden, the Great Mosque of Mecca in 3D, made of gold. Every single detail is in these little nanometers there. So the
We
Czech
have a-
Republic is also known for nanotechnology. So this is a nice reminder.
I mean, we have a comment here from Ula who says technology at every corner. I think when I think that I cannot see any more or get my mind blown anymore, you take me to another corner where I'm just like, how did you even think
I'm
of
so sorry,
this?
but I said that it's a technology gallery,
It's
right? You know, and
incredible.
this is what I really like. You know, tell me where you can have the opportunity to drink the air of Dubai, see the Great Mosque in just
And a tiny
nanometer,
little nanometer.
and the snowflakes in the
and
desert.
make your own snowflake and sign it only at the Czech Pavilion.
And guys, if you like the Czech Pavilion, you have also the opportunity to buy nice souvenirs. Let me start, for instance, with the Bohematic watch. It's a young Czech watchmaking company producing beautiful, beautiful watches. You know, so if you want, you have 7 days left, or then you would have to go, you know, to the Czech Republic and buy them there.
I mean, that feels like, you know, now that I've been to the pavilion, I'm ready to go experience the real thing, you know?
Well, I already mentioned that the Czech Republic is known for its nanotechnology and so on, but it's for many decades and many centuries. The Czech Republic is known for its glass. So, of course, the essential part of the store is the glass, you know, presented by Moser company.
Incredible.
And
so beautiful.
the last but not least is again, surprise, surprise, the glass.
Surprise, surprise. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more exciting, it does get exciting. Look at this big, massive crystal, guys.
Well, see, that's another item for Book of Records. It's a Venus, a sculpture presented by Crystal Caviar and Mr. Beranek, who's the sculptor. And it's the world's or the largest Polish Bohemian sculpture in the world. Guess the weight.
I can't guess the weight.
Are you sure? Just try.
Okay, let me try. Is it going to be bigger than the coin?
Yes.
Okay, so it's bigger than the coin downstairs. I think it is 250 kilograms.
Well, almost. You know, it's 246.
So close.
Good
so
guess.
close.
Yeah. So,
This is so beautiful. Look at the detail in it.
by the way, when this was done, it had to cool down for 6 months in the oven because you can't cool the glass, you know, rapidly. Otherwise, it would break into pieces. So, yeah, 6 months. And there is a plan to do even the bigger statue. I've heard, you know, from Crystal Caviar that they do plan to do almost 1 time bigger. So it's gonna be close to 500 kg, and that's gonna be fun.
500 kg. Now, Peter, we have earned ourselves easily one of my favorite country badges. This is our 211th country badge here at Live at Expo because you have shown us your mind-blowing pavilion. I am just in such awe of this incredible pavilion. So we have earned ourselves a Czech Republic country badge, and it's all thanks to
By the way,
you.
guys, I have to tell you, you see that? Czech Republic, the country for the future. So remember that, because that's reality.
Yeah.
And for those who do not know, our national flag, that's the one.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
And if you don't mind, may I?
Yes, please.
Okay. Watch your fingers. Now I'm the clumsy one. Oh, nice. It's there, don't worry.
So, Peter, before you go, we have a question for you. Which animal is depicted on the Czech Republic passport stamp?
It's a lion.
It's a lion.
Double tail lion.
Double tail lion. That is impressive. So we're going to take a little step over here while I get your help to read out the final leaderboard. All right, we have it coming up. Guys, how incredible has this pavilion been? I am just so inspired. One thing I think I love about, my favorite thing about the pavilion is how much technology translated into art here. It's all one, and I think that is such an incredible feature and something that, as a pavilion, you guys should be very proud of, because our viewers have been going crazy about it.
Well, see, it's a small country, but big ideas, and this is what we wanted to present. So what we have to say is to thank all the partners of the pavilion, because without them the pavilion would look completely different.
All right, so Peter, I'm gonna need your help to help me read out today's leaderboard. So in 10th place we have Hannah 1510 with 239 points, and in 9th place we have,
it's a logo. Sorry, my eyes are not good enough.
All right, so let's not put Peter on the spot. Okay, it's Lego Leon 2.
Well, guys, I can read, but it's really small.
It is, in his defense. In 8th place, we have Diana Kramer with 309 points. In 7th place, we have I keep getting that one wrong, I'm so sorry about that, with 315 points. In 6th place, we have Joe Brain with 336 points. In 5th place, we have Ali Juma with 336 points. And in 4th place, we have Ula with 360 points. In 3rd place, we have Jaws with 378 points. In 2nd place, we have Mohammed Farhaj with 396 points. And in 1st place, it's you guys that took it for this episode, Twinny Twin Twins, Sean and Stephen Gaming, with a whopping 435 points. Guys, that was the final leaderboard for today. Our number 1 spot was taken by Twinny Twin Twins. They held on to it the entire episode, but we are still going to do one more vote that is coming up now, and that is the Seeds of Change. Remember, you guys can vote for the Seed of Change initiative that you want to earn this episode's points. So you can either vote for #1 clean energy, #2 using less, #3 green cities, #4 healthy planet, #5 eating well, #6 living together, #7 happy people, or #8 cleaner water. Now, while you guys get your votes in there, I'm going to ask Peter a few questions about the Czech. So, what is the best area to go and visit when you come down to the Czech Republic?
Well, usually people do visit the capital city of Prague, but trust me, it definitely makes sense to go there. But there are many other cities. We got so many spa cities under the recognition of UNESCO. So if you go, for instance, to Karlovy Vary or Český Krumlov, but we already mentioned the Brno city in Moravia. So, guys, we have forests, we have lakes, we have rivers, but we have beautiful cities, and we have also nice girls. So, guys,
Now, I know that Prague is also known for its architecture. What would you say is your favorite building in Prague?
Well, it's definitely the National Theatre, but Prague is really known as a pearl of Baroque architecture. So if you come to Prague, reserve definitely at least 3 or 4 days. There are many galleries, but again, I would say the whole city is like one big, beautiful gallery. So, you'll spend definitely days in order to, let's say, see at least half of the city.
Amazing. And when would you say is the best time to visit?
Well, do you know why the Czech Pavilion is called Czech Spring?
No?
Well, it's a springtime, so definitely come in spring when the whole Czech Republic is like a blooming garden. And that was our intention to bring to Dubai. So whoever visits the Czech Pavilion, the garden in front of the pavilion is a little part of the Czech Republic, and this is the blooming garden.
Oh, I love that so much. Now, guys, we have honestly had such a fantastic show, and that brings us to the end of the show, meaning that we're about to announce the Seed of Change initiative that got today's points, and that is Green Cities. And that brings us to the end of the show. I want to thank Peter for being such an incredible co-host at this stage, who has shown us his beautiful country pavilion. And from me and Peter, it's goodbye, right?
Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us,
guys.
and visit us, 7 days to go.